Listen to this.
There are a lot of deep state actors still here within Washington. President Trump wants us to find the truth. I want to find the truth. The American people deserve the truth, and they deserve accountability, which is why I'm really glad to see that Attorney General Pam Bondi and the Department of Justice announced the creation of a strike force team today.
No one, especially the president, is above the law.
Okay, that's DNI Gabbard. First, you heard from DNI Gabbard and U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi launching a new Justice Department strike force to investigate declassified documents pointing to former President Barack Obama manufacturing and orchestrating the Trump-Russia collusion hoax. After Obama overruled months of U.S. intelligence saying this wasn't happening. And that was President Obama saying in the past, no president is above the law. Joining us now from House Oversight, Congressman Tim Burchett. Congressman, it's great to see you again. What's your reaction to all this? This is about the accusation that it was Obama who sabotaged the peaceful transfer of power in 2016. It was Obama who first weaponized U.S. government to go after a political rival. Now, we know the Supreme Court's immunity ruling will likely protect Obama, but Tulsi Gabbard's team is reportedly gathering evidence for court-ready cases. What do you say?
Yes, ma'am, and thank you, Ms. McDonald, for having me on. I'm a fan of Tulsi Gabbard's. Heck, I made her a skateboard for her birthday even. Look, she is right on target, and everybody knows it. And I think it's a great move that they have a special team to go after this. You don't want the usual bureaucrats bogging this thing down. People have suspected this for years, and here's what's going to happen. One of those folks, Obama's protected. He'll ride off into the sunset because Hollywood created him. Nobody's really sure his history or anything else about him. Nothing's ever proven. But here's what's going to happen. One of those people is going to talk because they're fearing federal time. They won't have that protection. And then it will start to unravel. And then you'll see the rats jumping off the ship. That is what will happen, without a doubt, because they are looking at real time. This is as close to treason as you can get. This is subverting the will of the public. It's throwing elections. It just goes so deep, and it is real, and people realize it. Both parties do this type of thing, and it needs to stop. We got them. I think they're caught red-handed. There's a paper trail, and I trust Tulsi.
Yeah, I mean, we're hearing, too, that whistleblowers are starting to come forward. Here's the thing. Democrats and the media and Barack Obama, they're trying to downplay this. But there's one simple question they can't answer that stops them cold on this. They don't have the proof for this. They won't answer. What proof, what evidence do you have that Donald Trump colluded with Russia to help Russia hack Democrat emails? What proof do you have that Donald Trump colluded with Russia on propaganda, all to undercut Hillary Clinton by things like leveraging social media bots and paid ads? They won't answer it because they know Special Counsel Robert Mueller found the Trump campaign did not collude or conspire with Russia on election interference. That, yeah, the Trump campaign welcomed the help from Russia, but they weren't in on it to do it. They just want to be able to say, oh, this is just a distraction. Again, this is about the dangerous politicization of U.S. intelligence services to go after a political rival.
Absolutely. And don't forget, you had 30 so-called Democrat security experts say that Hunter Biden's laptop was Russian interference. And now we know that's nothing. That's a complete 180. And this town is built upon lies. I think they take pride in it, and they take pride in the corruption. America is tired of it. That's why they elected Donald J. Trump as president. I believe he's going to get to the bottom of it. I believe America's going to find out. The biggest problem I have is some of these dirtbags aren't going to go to prison. They're going to escape because they'll cut a deal. And I hope we don't. I hope we are very limited in our deal cutting. I'd like to see some of these people drug out in chains.
Okay, drug out in chains. We shall see. Congressman Tim Burchett, thank you so much for being with us tonight, sir. It's good to see you again.